Okay, you guys are streaming live now.
Okay. Hello, friends. It's Miss Meryl from Camp Shalom. I hope everybody's doing well at home and keeping up with their schoolwork. So we're going to do something fun. It may seem a little bit like school, but I promise you, it's more like camp. So we are going to create this cool solid. It has 20 sides, and all you need, this is just made completely out of cardboard and tape. That's all you have to do. And to impress your math teacher, you can tell her or him that you've created an icosahedron. Icosahedron. So it's a solid with 20 sides. So this is a craft for older kids, I would say between like 4th and 8th grade. But if younger friends want to make it, they should ask an adult for help. Okay, it's completely doable. It's easy, but it just takes a little bit of time. But I think you'll have fun making it. I've had a lot of fun making it myself. So I'm gonna take you step by step on how to make this 20-sided solid. Okay, so the first thing, here are the materials that you'll need. You need cardboard, at least like a piece that's 12 inches by about 18 inches. So like a foot or a foot by a foot and a half. You'll need a compass. So this isn't 100% necessary, but it makes it a lot easier, and it makes your icosahedron a lot neater because you have nice little triangles. You'll need a pencil, a ruler, and that is all. I also have a yardstick to make longer lines, but you don't need one if you don't have one handy. So the first thing you're going to do is, this is one piece. You're going to make 2 of these. This is a little 5-sided geodesic dome. So I numbered the sides. The way we're going to start making that is to make a circle. Okay. So first you take your compass and you want to set it, depending on how large your cardboard is. Mine, I made it, I set it at 2.5 inches. So you do that using a ruler. So I'll turn the ruler this way. And so it's set right there at 2.5 inches, okay? All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do on my sheet of cardboard is create a circle, all right? So you poke the cardboard with the compass and then go ahead and draw a circle. Okay, then within that circle, you're gonna create a 6-sided shape called a hexagon. And the way you're gonna do that is just pick any point along the circle and poke the compass in there and make little arcs and that measures a 2.5 inch line. Okay, so I made one little mark there across the circle, and then you go ahead and poke the compass in that mark that you just made, and then just keep going all the way around the circle until you come back to where you've started. Okay, so I've made 6 lines, and then what you're going to do is you take your ruler and just connect each of these dots, and you're going to create a nice hexagon with sides of equal lengths. I keep breaking my lead. So you're going to make 2 of these. So I'll just show you how to make one, and then you can make the second on your own exactly the same. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. The pencil may be a little bit light, but I've made a hexagon, so a shape with 6 sides. And then what you're going to do is just take your ruler and put it through the center of the hexagon or the center of the circle that you drew, and then make lines all the way across. So you're basically making pie pieces, okay? Okay, so now I have a hexagon, and I created 6 triangles. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a Sharpie and number them just so you can see. So, or I wish I could draw upside down, but I can't. All right, So then your next step, this is where your scissors come in. Your next step is just to cut out your hexagon. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So this is where it's kind of hard to cut through cardboard. So school scissors probably aren't the best. You want adult scissors with a sharp blade. So if you need an adult's help during this step, don't be afraid to ask, because this is probably the hardest part, going ahead and cutting all the way through the cardboard. Okay, so here's my hexagon with 6 pipe pieces. All right, the next thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna use your scissors as a knife, okay? So put it back on the table, get your ruler out, and you wanna hold the scissors like this, and you only wanna cut through the top layer of the cardboard, so it's easy to fold the pieces. This is what we're going for here, all right? So hold your ruler pretty steady, and then use your scissors as a knife and just cut through the top layer, okay? And do that on all 3 lines that you drew. Okay, and then finally, you're gonna cut out. You only need 5 of these triangles for the top part of your icosahedron. So cut out one of these triangles. And then you fold the rest. Here. This one, sometimes if you don't cut enough, it's still hard to fold your cardboard. And you want it to fold in a straight line, all right? So this is what happens. And then I'm going to go over this cut one more time. Okay. So there you go. And then you just take a piece of tape and create your little dome. Okay, so I have 2 of these. So 5 sides and 5 sides, that's 10. Okay, this is the top and bottom of our icosahedron. And so basically the next step is to create the center, and that's gonna look like this. So you're gonna basically make a strip of 10 triangles, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. Okay, so go back to your cardboard, and I like using, you can use a ruler, but I like using a yardstick just to make a longer line. So go ahead and make a diagonal line if you have a smaller piece of cardboard. Then you're gonna use your compass again. Okay, so go ahead and poke your compass right there on the line, and then make an arc, okay? And then actually every time you poke your compass on the line, you're gonna make two arcs. One where you think the top of the triangle will be, and one where you're gonna poke it next, all right? So the second thing you need to do is go ahead and poke it where you made that arc on the line, and then go back to the first arc, and you've created an intersection. So this is gonna be your triangle, all right? And then just keep going. You basically just walk your compass down the line, okay? So I keep going until I have 10 triangles. Oops. All right, hopefully I left myself enough room. Okay. All right, and then grab your yardstick and make another line and connect all those intersections that you drew. Okay, so you have two parallel lines, and now you have points where you poked your compass, and then you have these intersections, and you can use your ruler and connect them and create triangles. Okay, so I'll do a few of them here. Okay, you get the idea. I'm not going to finish because it's going to take some more time, but I'm going to show you what you'll eventually get. You're going to end up with a strip like this, okay? So that's how I made this one. And just use your scissors to cut out the strip. And then same way that I just kind of use my scissors as a blade and cut through just a top layer of paper on the cardboard, you do the same thing here. So you can eventually fold it, okay? You would use your ruler and then just cut the top layer of the cardboard, just the paper, so that you can fold it, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and fold all my lines that I created. I worked on this last night. So like I said, this is 10 more triangles. So I numbered them just so you can see that we have 20 sides. So this one's 11 through 20. So 1 through 5, and then 6 through 10, and then 11 through 20. And then finally, all you have to do, we'll get rid of this cardboard. All you have to do is tape them together, which is kind of tricky. You might need an adult's help, but you can do it. Okay, have your tape handy. And then just tape your strip of triangles to your first dome, and then just keep working around. It's kind of awkward, but you can do it. And maybe you'll get extra credit for math for doing this. Joe, would you give extra credit if any of your students made an icosahedron?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's what we have so far. And then the last thing we have to do is just attach our bottom dome with more tape. All right. I hope your icosahedrons turned out cool, and I hope you had fun with this. We're gonna do another project next week. It's either gonna be a wildflower walk or cooking. So I hope to see you next Tuesday morning at 11 o'clock. And I miss you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody this summer. Bye.